Hello, hopeful family. It's me, your girl, the lady, Miss B. What you say now? So I'm just stopping by to speak to you. This may go a few minutes longer than we normally go. But anyway, I want to have a conversation with you about worth it. Being worth it. Knowing if it's worth it. Okay? And that's in everyday life, any part of your life, to know whether or not something is worth it. That job that you've been on, you're being hassled or just being uncomfortable, having a hard time, continue to do your job to the best of your ability. Seek God, okay? Because you shouldn't want to just walk off of your job without having a job secured. And you don't want to jump ahead of the gun. So sometimes you have to tough it out. I know things may get a little hard. You may become a little frustrated, but you still have to stick it out because you don't want to get in the habit of always running. Okay, so tough it out to the best of your ability. My grandmother would often say, anything worth having is worth fighting for. As long as y'all are not fighting one another. Okay? So in essence, what she was saying was, sometimes you're going to have to fight. Sometimes things are going to come up that is going to require you to tough it out, do what you can to persevere. Okay? As long as you are not fighting with each other, as long as you're not in harm's way or allowing yourself to be harmed, then do your best to tough it out, whatever the situation may be. And when the time comes, if you're seeking God for direction like you should, then things will work itself out. However God sees fit for it to work out. Now, by all means, if it is something that is involving your safety, please seek safety and seek counsel, professional counseling, professional help, in whatever way, shape, or form that may seem to be for you. Okay? That's what you've got to do. Now, understanding who you are, get comfortable with who you are. Learn to love you. For those of us that may be desiring to be in a relationship, for those of us that are in a relationship, marriage is a wonderful thing. I promise you. It is. Marriage is a wonderful thing. But wait, I say, on the Lord. Okay? If you are in a single season of your life, then enjoy the singleness. Do what you can while you can. Work on you. Okay? Now is the time for you to make plans, to take trips, to take on some classes, to get things going with your business, whatever it is that you desire to do, okay? Do more work for the Lord. Do work in ministry. Do whatever you can do in your singleness. Don't sit around moping, waddling in pity because you're single. No. Enjoy your singleness. I know there are times when you may feel like you're all alone, or you may feel lonely. But guess what? There are people that are married and that are experiencing loneliness. Okay? So that shouldn't be the end all be all for you. Focus on you. Focus on being whole and complete as an individual. And then you can move on. Okay? Then there are those of us that may be dating, whatever that might look like for you. There are those of us that may now be in a committed relationship, whatever that looks like for you. Just make sure that it's worth it. Come on. If at the end of the day, you know that you are working and moving towards a goal. You have a goal in mind, you have a vision in mind that you're trying to get to, then work at it. Make sure that it's worth it. If it's dealing with a relationship or a partnership, then make sure you're not going it alone. Okay, there are so many people that are in a one-sided relationship. Okay, which means, technically speaking, that's not a relationship. Because in that ship, it requires two to work on it, two to work it out, whatever it may be. Okay, there should be a balance within it. And then there are those of us who have been in relationships for a long time and we worried about starting over. Child, if you still got life, breath in your body, you are still clothed in your right mind, then you got time to start over. All right? Especially if you're just in a dating or committed relationship and you're not married. If you're not married, man, you can start your life over. It's okay. Don't be sticking in there through all of that turmoil and realizing that it's no longer worth it, but you toughen it out because you don't want to start over, or you got too much time invested. You got too many years invested. Child, if you don't stop and get yourself together, get your thought pattern together. See, that's the problem. You need to change your mindset. Change the way you're thinking. Because as long as you still have breath in your body and you are clothed in your right mind, if God is blessing you with another day, then that means you get another chance to get it right. And if you realize that that relationship is not going to get right and it's not going to get better, then you might need to move on. Okay? In a safe and healthy manner. But come on. Figuring that you don't want to start over is no reason for you to be toughing it out. No, now that ain't worth it. Love you enough to say, okay, we have ran our course with this. Okay, we can no longer work this out. And then part ways in a safe and healthy fashion. Okay? Don't make sense that you sitting around there talking about you don't want to let it go, or you don't invested too many years, but you know your partner is now seeing somebody else. Really? Really? That's what you think of yourself? You don't think that you're worth it? You don't think that you're worth having a successful relationship? You don't think that you're worth having somebody who is faithful and committed to loving you and you only? You don't think you're worth that? Then, sweetheart, you don't need to be dating nobody. You need to be getting yourself together. Which means you might need to be sitting on somebody's couch and getting some counsel done, some therapy sessions, something, along with some prayer, because that's what you need. Yes, you. If that is your thought, then yeah. Okay? Might be tight, but it's true. Okay? It's right. It's the right thing to do. Come on. Get with it. Yep. You can do it. I understand you done invested all your time, all these years. I get it. But you, sir, you, ma'am, you still have breath in your body, then that means you can still do what you need to do. But most importantly, you got to take out some time for you. Once you get out of that situation, and that's what it is now, a situation, focus on you. so that you can heal. Okay? Because after you've been with somebody for some time, it does hurt. It does. But go through the healing process. Okay? No, that does not mean that now you jump right into another relationship with somebody else. No. Wrong answer. That means you take out this time to get to know you as an individual. Okay? Yeah. No, I am not a professional in this. Yes, I do serve as a life coach. Yes, I have mentored a lot of people. I have, and I still do. And I love what I do. Okay? Yes, I'm talking from experience, from the single side of things as well as from the marriage side of things. Okay? And it's okay. It's okay for you to be able to say that you need help. There are some things that you might not understand. Seek counsel. Come on. There are a lot of organizations out there that is offering counseling services if it's needed. Yes. Make yourself available so that you can go and seek and get the help that you need. If it's because you are desiring a healthy marriage, then surround yourself with people that you know are experiencing what it is to have a healthy marriage. You can't go it alone. No. So that means you've got to surround yourself with people who have a happy marriage, who has a healthy marriage, who are excellent with communicating with one another in their marriage, understanding that there may be ups and downs, but they can show you how to work through it. Yes, every day might not be the best day. It might not. But the key to it all is to work through it. And if it's worth it, then you should be able to work through it. Come on. We've got to get this thing together. All right? If it's over, okay, I get it. Some people are just going through the motions. You're going through the motions because you don't want your children to be brought up in a single parent home. Well, guess what? Right now, those children may be experiencing trauma because you're trying to tough it out, and they're witnessing what it is that you're experiencing. They're witnessing the struggle that you're going through. They're witnessing the mental abuse, the anguish, the physical abuse. They're witnessing all of that. And that is causing trauma for them. Yes. And you're trying your best to tough it out. I get it. I understand. But please consider your children. Go get the help that you need for your family. Okay? Get the help that you need for your children. And by all means, seek safety. If you're not sure if you're going to be safe, seek safety. Okay? Yes, you can build it back better. You can, but it's going to take both of you to work at it. It's going to take prayer. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some real conversations, some heartfelt conversations. It's going to also take some accountability. Yes, but I promise you, you can do it. If you really want to do it, you can. But you've got to determine whether or not you want to persevere, deal with it, go through it, and overcome it. Okay? There's struggles that we all face on a day-to-day basis. Some of us face some that are not as hard as others. But still, it's all a part of life. And what you want to experience is a healthy relationship, a healthy family surrounding. That's what is needed. It's needed for you. It's needed for your household. Okay? If you are desiring to get another job, it doesn't mean that now you go to work and you mope and you pout and you do nothing. No. that means that you work even harder, that you stay focused, that you do what you need to do, and that while you're on those people's job, you work diligently as unto the Lord. Yes, that doesn't mean you're on their job looking for another job. No, that means you are still working diligently as unto the Lord. That does not mean now all of a sudden you're just going to start taking days off unnecessarily. No. I know we all need a break and we all need to take some time off. I get it. But guess what? When you're not there, somebody is trying to hold down the fort for not only your part, but their part as well. So learn to be more considerate of others. Okay? Yes, you can do it. Make sure that you're fighting a good fight of faith. Okay? Even if you've got to cry. As Pastor MJ would say, cry in faith. Okay? If you got to sing your way through it, then sing your way through it. But you've got to determine what's worth it, if it's worth it. Okay? You've got to do that. You've got to know that you are worth it. Love on you. If you are lacking the love that you feel you need and that you feel you deserve, then you focus on you, doing what you can to make your life better. Still be faithful, be committed, be dedicated, but just take out some time for you. Yes, for you. Okay? If what you've been doing in the past is not working, then try something new. But try to do something that is effective, something that is positive, something that is relevant for right now, so that you can experience what it is to have a better, healthier life for yourself. If it's health issues that you're dealing with, just know that your life is worth the living. So don't give up. Don't throw in the towel. Work hard at it. You can do this. I promise you, if you focus on it, you can do it. Being extra thin doesn't mean that you're healthy. So that's what the ultimate goal should be. You want to live a healthier lifestyle, whatever that may look like for you. Okay? Make sure that you're focusing in on what you deserve, because it's worth it. Well, that means you too have to put in the work. You've got to do the work. Whatever that work may be, you've got to do the work. Okay? Yes, God is going to give you the strength to make it through it. Yes, you're going to walk by faith and not by sight. But guess what? Faith without works is dead. That means you've got to put some work to your faith. You've got to do something. It doesn't mean that you're throwing in the towel. No, it doesn't. It just means that you're seeking out a better way to handle the situation, whatever that situation may be. All right? So come on, let's get it together. If it's for school, if it's a student having a hard time in school, sweetheart, you got this. You can do this. That may means that you take out some more time studying, then study. If that means that you need a tutor, then seek a tutor. You can get some tutors that are your classmates. Find some of the smart students in your class, some of the students that may be smarter than you are, that can help you. And then you too can gain the knowledge that you need. Then you can apply it properly so that you too can make better grades. Yes, you can do it. You can. Okay? Come on. Push through it. I promise you, in the end, if you stay focused, it'll be all right. If it's a problem that you're having because you're not able to see clearly, then let your parents know so that you can get the help that you need, the vision corrections that are needed. Glasses will be your present help in the time of trouble, I promise you. Okay? Parents, talk to your children. If you see that their grades are declining, then see what it is that they're needing, what it is that they're lacking. Show some interest in what it. Stop yelling so much. Okay? No, I get it. Sometimes they need some discipline. They need to be corrected. True enough, but still, there may be some other things that they need, and you're missing it because you're spending so much time yelling instead of talking and instead of listening to them to find out what it is that they need exactly. Okay? The teacher said they're always talking in class. Well, they're probably talking to that student next to them, asking them for help. Or maybe they're asking them what it says up on the board because they can't see it. Which means what? They need some glasses, some contact lenses or something. Okay? They need their eyes checked. Okay? Some of them may be experiencing dyslexia. Okay? I'm not sure if I pronounced it correct. But anyway, that's whenever the letters seem to flip backwards to them. Okay, so they're having a hard time reading. Then seek help for them. Get them the help that they need. Sweetheart, you're not dumb. Sweetheart, you are not stupid. You're not. Okay? Right now, you just need some extra help. And it's okay to let somebody know that you need the help. Talk to somebody at school. Talk to some of the administrators at school. Talk to the guidance counselor at school to see what they can do to help you. If you feel no one else is listening, then seek out somebody at school that can get you the help that you need so that you are able to function in class like you should. Okay? You can do it. We're in a whole nother school year. Okay? And it's no time for you to stop and give up now. Yeah, it's a little hard. I get it. I understand. But guess what? You still can do it. You can do it. You don't have to be a D average student. No, you don't. Okay? You can get better grades than D's. Yes, you can. Yes, you can do it. Come on. Parents, let's see what we can do to help our children. All right? If you're not sure what to do, then reach out to somebody who may be able to do it. Check within your community and see what's out there, see what's available. Okay? If you're working a whole lot and you're not able to help them with their homework or look over their homework, then sign them up for some of these after-school programs or some of these centers that are available for young people. Yes, that way they can get some help while they're there. Okay? Yes, I know. We all want our children to be busy with sports, and that's good. Extracurricular activities is great, but they still need the knowledge. Okay? They still need the knowledge, and they need to be able to apply the knowledge. It doesn't do them any good to have the knowledge if they're not applying it. So applying knowledge is powerful. Okay? When you're applying it correctly, accurately. Okay? That gives you more power. All right? And if you see your children are going a little wayward or getting off course, then pray for them. Pray harder, and then seek some counsel for them. Hold them accountable. Still support them, but hold them accountable for their actions. You've got to do it. You've got to let them know that they are worth the investment. They are, and they need to know that they are worth the investment. Okay? So come on. Let's make it a great day. Let's make it a better day. Let's make it an awesome school year. Let's make our life better. However we can, in whatever way we can, as long as it's positive and productive. Come on. You are worth it, young lady. You're worth it, young man. You are worth it. You are. And you can do this. I have faith in you. I know you can. You can do it. Yes, you can. You can do it. You can do it. Okay? Just start off doing little stuff, simple things. Okay? And then when you learn that, then you move on to the next thing. But you can do it. I promise you. If you focus and put your time in and honestly contribute to the betterness of your life. I'm not sure if that's a word or not, but it's going to be a word for right now. But that's what you should be doing. Okay? But you can do this. You got this. Okay? And we're cheering you on. Yes, we are. We are cheering you on because you can do it. We know you can. And you're worth it. You are worth it. So you that are single, you are worth it. Okay? And if it is your desire to have a mate, well, guess what? Then you seek God. Focus on bettering you. Okay? Love you. So that whenever God presents that person that's for you, you will be already whole, complete, loving you, and then it wouldn't be so hard for that next person that comes in alongside you to help you love on you some more. Okay? Because it's not somebody else's job to make you happy. No, it's not. They should be able to join in the happiness. But at the end of the day, you're in charge of your happiness. You are. For those of us that are married, those of you that are married, listen. Find a better way to communicate with your spouse. Okay? Be honest, open, and transparent. Be respectful and kind and loving. Yes. You can do it. I promise you. You can. Spend more time praying together. Find time to talk together. Schedule some date nights. Be consistent so that you can have a healthy, productive marriage. Okay? You can do it. You be encouraged. And remember, I'm here with you. Passing on some hope is what I do. And even in all of that, seek out a Bible-believing church. Okay? Get the word in you. Spend time in prayer together. Yes. Read your word together. Yes. Okay? Those are little things that you can start doing. Find a nice church home if you don't have one. Get involved. Okay? There are churches that are developing all different types of ministries that is there waiting for volunteers to come in. Okay? You can do it. You can. You got this. All right? And again, I say, remember, I'm here with you. Passing on some hope is what I do. Until the next time, be encouraged. I'll see you soon.